Hey guys, it's Jake with A.G. Russell Knives. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going over the A.G. Russell Power Ball Folding Dagger. Now the Power Ball series is a series of knives with ball bearings in the pivot, and so that'll help the blade just glide out, and then a strong ball detent. I recently got a question on what a ball detent is, and so we will attempt to show you. You can see right there, there's a little hole in the blade, and most modern knives have this. On the inside of the liner, there is, I don't even know if we can show it, but there's a little ball on the inside of the liner that will actually fit into that hole right there. And that's what keeps the blade from just falling out when it's in the closed position. So you have to really put pressure on the blade, pull the blade, or flip the blade, or have a thumb stud. That's what keeps the blade from opening. And you don't want it to open, because if it opens even just a little bit and you stick your hand down in there, that's going to stab you. All right, so with the gliding of the ball detents, or the ball bearings, and the strong ball detent, that's going to force you to put enough pressure on the trigger here, this action, this flipper tab, to just pop the knife open. So it's going to be a really fast pop open. Even just a little bit of pressure is going to spring it out real fast. You see it's a nice kind of low profile flipper, so it's a nice tab here. Nothing crazy. Nothing's going to stab you when you're digging in your pocket for something else, which is nice. All right, the next thing that's really cool about this knife is the Damascus pattern blade. Now, Damascus is different steels that have been rolled and welded and hammered out. Now, we do what's called a core Damascus, and if you look at this knife on the tang right there, there is a line going down the center. That line is a homogeneous steel that goes down the center of the blade, and that's going to form the cutting edge all along the center. The cutting edge, that's going to be a 9CR 13 MOV stainless steel. We can harden that to a higher hardness, to 58 to 60 Rockwell, so you're going to get good edge retention out of that. And then on either side, it's clad or sandwiched with a Damascus pattern on either side. And that will, it's mostly aesthetic. It does have some properties to it. Probably wouldn't be super noticeable compared to like a normal fully homogeneous steel blade, but mostly it just looks really cool. It is a lot of work to do though, so Damascus isn't cheap, that's for sure. Next really cool thing about this is it's a wood handle. This is sandalwood. It's a natural material, so it does change from knife to knife. You can see this one's a little brighter. This one here is a little bit darker. Yeah, real nice and dark on this side. This one tends to be a little redder, and that's kind of the range they run between like a blonder, it's not a blonde wood, you know, like a blonde brown wood, red wood, and darker, and that's kind of about what they run. So your knife will be anywhere in between these if you buy one of these. You have a nice lanyard hole. It is open constructions for a nice easy cleaning. So there's no backspace here back here. And if you look on the inside, the liners have been milled out. That will help keep the knife nice and light, but still strong in the areas it needs to be strong in. You can see it has 2 screws in the pivot, but on the inside we have the 2 backspacer barrels here. And so no screws for those, so it's not ruining the aesthetics. That's a really nice little feature there. It does have a lanyard hole if you want to be able to pull it out quickly. And it is going to be a tip up right hand carry only. Sorry, left-handers. Yeah, it's going to tip up right hand only. Really fast deployment. It is nice and sharp. It is single edge, only the front edge, this primary edge, will be sharpened. The back is not sharpened. You can see I'm rubbing my finger along it. And you do not want to sharpen it because it does stick out of the handle. So if this part was sharp, it would cut up your pocket. And now you don't want to change the dimensions on that because the blade would either be too skinny or the handle would be too fat. Just with this design doesn't work well. But it is a nice sharp blade. Super nice action. These ones I haven't really played with at all. You can see they're ready to fall shut already. You have to be careful not to guillotine your fingers here. Actually, I don't even want to do it. It really wants to come down. But once you've really worked them in, they definitely will just fall shut for you. So really nice action there. And these have just been super, super popular. We have just recently come out with a fixed blade version. This one is double-edged if you're really into that double-edged here. And you got the nice sandalwood handle. And it comes with a nice leather sheath here, which I haven't broken out of the packaging for this particular video. But yeah, these came out really, really nice. Both of them super pretty. You can get the matching set and have your folder and fixed blade. And let me show you the weights. 0, 0, place it on, 3.7 ounces. So that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Stay safe, stay sharp, have a good one.